Please, tell them that I am God.
Your name doesn't matter. You wear your ID, your face is you, and everything you do.
Greetings, welcome to episode 75. This is container 30, part 1. We're almost at the end of the year, and I have made quite a bit of progress. I think there are 6 or 7 containers after this one, I think. No more than 40, I know that for a fact. So, yeah, let's get into it. Might have to sit up here. We have, sitting on top, some loose instruction manuals that are all stained and messed up. So I don't know why, and this one has stickers all over it. I don't know why I kept these, but these are throwaways. These are trash. We have another Sega Game Gear system super columns. Well, it includes super columns. I believe I showed you this in the last video. This box is very rough, but it's another system. Highlighting, you get a free super columns when you buy it. Here is the rechargeable battery pack, used with Sega Game Gear AC adapter or car adapter only. So that's the battery pack that you would strap to your belt. And they put a note on the back, says, "We use recycled paper." They were ahead of their game. Here we have a plain brown box filled with more instruction manuals. Many manuals. I will have to go through and see what's in here and add them to the other manuals, my horde of manuals that I will use for completing games, complete in box. So for games that I have the box and the game, those manuals, hopefully I'll have the spares that I need to complete some games. We have the TV auto tuner, loose. So the TV auto tuner. Is this really? Yes, it is. This is G-Lock for the Sega Master System. So the master converter, I would have bought this to test or play on the Game Gear. And I had the same plan. I'm just making sure that the game is actually in here. With Rocky. I do not remember buying these. Double Dragon. I must have bought these as like a group auction or something. Strider Part 2 by US Gold. I think I see 2 more. Super Smash TV. So I guess I bought these to test out the master converter. Pit Fighter from Dumark. A game that was never ported over to the Sega Game Gear. Part of pack only, not to be returned separately. Whatever that means. This says, nice doing business with you. Enjoy. And then it has Batman Returns. It looks like it's written in like a whiteout pen. And it is Batman Returns for the Sega Master System. All right. What the fuck? Let's see. This is an eBay receipt from August 26, 2007. Sega Game Gear Portable Video System in original box. $22.59 plus $8 shipping. Grand total $30.59. Payment instructions. Money orders preferred and most personal checks. Payment method, personal check. Back in the day, before PayPal, I would go and get money orders for the amount owed for an item that I won on eBay, and then physically mail the money order with a printout of page 1 of the auction, so the person receiving it would know what the money order was for, and then you'd have to wait for them to receive it, and then they would ship you your stuff. That's a long time ago. I remember when I first started selling on eBay, that was when I had to take photographs with a 35mm camera and then scan, using a scanner, if you remember the big scanners, scan the photo into the computer, and through dial-up, I would then upload the description of the auction and then the photos, and it would take forever to do one item. And I used to sell a lot of just random stuff that I came across in my hunts and searches for Game Gear and other things, and made some extra money while I was in college. So, yeah. That's a long time ago. The big scanners, you lift the lid. Man, that's a long time ago. We have another one of these hard case carry cases. I showed you these before, or showed you one of these before, with the carry strap. Game Gear Carry-All by ASCII Wear. Wear, I guess. What the hell am I? This is a Memorex game case. What the hell did I put in here? Holy shit. It fit a Game Gear, and I have an adapter in there. And it looks like I left a game inside, which was Sonic 2, which is probably what it came with. But yeah, a carry case for the Game Gear by Memorex. Nothing in the zippered pocket. So yeah. Amazing. I did not know that Memorex made carry cases. This is a gear-to-gear cable that I've often mentioned when I'm showing games, that the game is designed to foster the use of one of these cables, where you plug it into two different systems, each system has the same game and you can play against each other. And I commented on how I was so surprised that so many games incorporated the use of this. Well, there it is loose. More manuals that are messed up. Let's see. 2 more Master System games. Master of Darkness. And Bank Panic. A lot of these don't even have the instructions. It's just the box with the game. Let's see. This has my address on it, so let's open it fast. Off to the side. Drop it down. Drop it like it's hot. And we have 3 games inside. Little bubble wrap envelope. This is the European version of Road Rash. 2 players action game. Can you believe it's almost Christmas? Good Lord. This will post on Friday at 12 p.m. and Christmas is Sunday. And I may have to work. That's craziness. Here is the Japanese version of Ultimate Soccer. We love the little boxes, the miniature boxes. Ultimate Soccer. Not the best, not the most esteemed, but the ultimate. And we have the Japanese version of Super Smash TV. In really good condition. Excuse me. However, there is no hanger tab, but I'm not sure that this box came with a hanger tab because it's Japanese. So I will have to look into that. And I'll put a note on the screen verifying whether the tab, it came just like this, or if it did have a hanger tab and someone was kind enough to cut it off and ruin the box. We have a Performance brand AC/DC adapter for Sega Genesis and Game Gear. Just loose, just hanging out. Based on the size of the input, this looks like it's for US systems. Add it to the stack. Oh my God, what was I doing on this day that I packed this container? We have the car adapter. I just showed this in the last video with the instruction manual and a pretty messed up box. But here it is, just loose. Here is a Sega brand power adapter. Another one. But wait, there's more. Here's another Sega brand power adapter. In buying lots of auctions, I guess power adapters add up. Here is another Sega brand power adapter, AC adapter. I'll have to plastic bubble wrap. I'll have to test those. Here is the Performance brand wide gear to magnify the screen. You would strap it on your Game Gear and it would magnify the screen so that it'd be easier to see. But it still has the screw part that screws into the back of the Game Gear to hold it in place. Junk. Here is a loose copy of Star Wars. Just randomly tossed in there. Here is a loose copy of Sega Game Pack 4-in-1. Why these are not organized? See, this makes no sense. Here's a Mega Man. A loose copy of the Mega Man cartridge. This sells for a few dollars, so why didn't I put these with other boxes just containing games. NHL All-Star Hockey, which I have like a million of in the protective cases. Here's Kawasaki Superbike Challenge. This I found at the thrift store. I can tell by the sticker. It says $3. And knowing me, back in the day, I would go on Monday to our local thrift store, and everything was 50% off. So I probably paid $1.50. But I was just excited to find a Game Gear game at the thrift store. Very, very rare occurrence. This is Axe Battler, a legend of Golden Axe. Just chilling, hanging out in this box. No. Here's 2 empty containers. 2 empty plastic containers when I have 2 games that need plastic containers. Oh, how refreshing. A Codemasters Micro Machines. If you can see, where is it? Over, well, right behind, right there. Those are all Micro Machines games, boxed. Space Harrier, just hanging out. Shinobi, just sitting at the bottom of a container, not organized, not together with anything else. See, I put Poker Face Paul's Poker in a protective case, but I did not switch it out for the Kawasaki Superbike, which is more rare than this. This is great. I don't drink, but in looking at the way this container is put together, you would think that I was drunk that day. Revenge of Drang Khan. I know I just showed this game boxed and not in a video not too long ago, maybe the last video or the video before. So that would be maybe like episode 73. Another empty protective box. Monster Truck Wars. Again, at the thrift store for $3. That game you don't see all the time. It's not hugely expensive, but you don't see it often. Super Columns. This sort of is in the same range as, not as bad, but Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Like Super Columns was everywhere with everything. We have another Micro Machines by Codemasters. So anybody out there needing Micro Machines, I think I've got you covered. I have to test them, of course. NFL 95, and the label is taped on. That's classy. And that looks like, oh no, wait. There's one more. 2 more. Another empty container. Plastic case. And then in a plastic case, we have Mortal Kombat. How weird and random. To you, you might be like, what's the big deal? But to me, I made a conscious effort to try to put all loose games in protective cases, boxes, whatever, and organize them into boxes to make them easier to find, have them all centrally located. But with container 30, it looks like I just went haphazard and tossed anything in here. Here is the handy plug for the Game Gear. Interact Game Products. You can select 9 volt for Game Gear and 6 volt for that other handheld system that we do not mention from the rival company that's inferior to Sega. So, all types of adapters. This box is wrapped very, very nicely. It's like I wrap them like Christmas presents. And I am good at wrapping presents. I'm pretty handy with tape and wrapping paper. So I apply that same skill to wrapping up such things as empty. It has the tray insert in there, but there's no system. But it's just the Sega Game Gear box, and someone cut off the UPC. Ugh! What were they thinking? Maybe was there like a mail-away rebate that if you bought the system and mailed away the UPC with your receipt, you got like $5 back or something stupid? But I wrapped this very securely. Why? It's tainted. Ugh. There is no logic. Then we have Sega Game Gear carry-all bag. Just to make sure, I'm going to look inside. Look inside the Velcro. No, it does not have the strap that goes from this side to this side so you can carry it over your shoulder. It does not have that. This one is equally empty with no shoulder strap. Again, you're buying auctions to get certain games, systems, accessories, whatever. And in those auctions, you would get things that you did not want or need, like carry cases, adapters, all types of shit. This one has the carry strap. Ho! So we have 1 out of 3 complete. Did I say 3? I meant 4. No carry strap, but a 4th one. What's this? Back here. We have 2 more clear protective cases. Again, loose games and protective cases in the same container, but not married together. These are the little black pieces of plastic that fit for the, it says EXT, the extension. These would fit inside. I don't know if I can pull this out. So for the gear-to-gear cable, you'd plug it in here on top. But when you were not using the cable, there's a little black piece or gray piece, however you see it, that would fit down to seal that up. And I have a whole little container filled with those. I don't know why. Now this one, and I'm not kidding, this is wrapped and taped with packing tape, and all it says is SGGC boxes. But I wrapped it like I was going to ship it somewhere, and I didn't. So I have no clue what's in there. And then I have a box of more games, and it looks like Japanese manuals, but for the sake of brevity and the amount of time it takes to edit videos, and it being the holidays, I'm going to stop here. The next video will be episode 76, Container 30, Part 2, and I'll get into these 2 boxes. So it'll be a shorter video, but I really don't know what this sealed box contains. Why I would wrap it all up like that and then put it in a storage container. It just doesn't make sense. So it'll be a mystery that we'll find out together. I hope your holidays are fucking awesome. I hope you get really cool stuff. Hope everybody's healthy and happy before, during, and after the holidays. And I will get back to you in 1 week. Every Friday at noon. I have to finish out the year. And doing one video every Friday. And I've maintained that. So that's good on me. So until we meet again, please be well.
Would you like a jelly baby?
Shut up!